Welcome to Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. Stay informed with quick, easy-to-listen summaries of our latest articles, perfect for when you're on the go. No reading required. Subscribe for free at mercola.com for the latest health insights.
Hello, and welcome to Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. I'm Ethan Foster, here to explore how everyday choices shape long-term health. Today we're examining the silent but serious impact soft drinks have on bones, an issue that deserves clear attention.
I'm Alara Sky, glad to be here. Soft drinks may feel harmless, yet research shows even moderate intake can undermine bone strength. We'll outline how soda disrupts mineral balance, accelerates bone loss, and raises fracture risk, then cover realistic steps to reverse course.
Let's start with the headline, finding from a China Health and Nutrition survey of over 17,000 adults. Participants who drank soft drinks daily were nearly 5 times more likely to suffer fractures during a 5-year follow-up compared with non-drinkers, even after lifestyle adjustments.
That dose-response pattern is striking. Risk climbed with each increase in soda frequency. Once or twice a week already elevated fractures, while daily consumption multiplied danger. The effects were independent of age, activity level, income, or overall diet quality.
Many assume soda merely displaces milk or water, but the problem goes deeper. Phosphoric acid, common in colas and many flavored drinks, skews the body's calcium to phosphorus ratio. When phosphorus dominates, the body pulls calcium from bones to restore balance.
Exactly. Even when diets supply adequate calcium, phosphoric acid can override absorption. Over time, continuous calcium withdrawal lowers bone density, setting the stage for wrist, hip, or vertebral fractures that appear sudden but originate from chronic depletion.
Another layer involves obesity. Regular soda is energy-dense, promoting weight gain that alters bone metabolism and balance. Excess weight shifts, fall dynamics, and concentrates force on specific areas, making fractures more likely in the upper arms and shoulders.
Yet diet soda, often chosen to avoid weight gain, proves even more harmful to bone. A study of 200 medical and dental students found daily diet soda drinkers had the lowest calcium, phosphorus, and vitamin D levels, and the greatest indicators of bone breakdown.
That investigation controlled meals across groups, so nutrient intake was similar. The key difference was chemical exposure from artificial sweeteners and added acids, confirming the beverages themselves, not poor diet, drove mineral loss and reduced bone density.
Mechanistically, the acidity in diet sodas interferes with a kidney enzyme required to activate vitamin D. Without active vitamin D, calcium absorption plunges. The body compensates by tapping skeletal reserves, steadily weakening bone architecture.
Biomarkers back that up. Diet soda consumers showed the highest serum levels of C-telepeptide, reflecting accelerated bone resorption. When breakdown surpasses buildup, skeletal integrity declines, sometimes without symptoms, until a minor fall yields a major injury.
Prevention starts by eliminating soft drinks altogether, including zero-calorie versions. Partial reduction helps, but as long as phosphoric acid and artificial sweeteners are entering the system, mineral imbalances persist. Replacing soda with mineral water or herbal infusions is a solid first step.
Once soda is out, rebuilding demands bioavailable minerals, hard cheeses made from grass-fed milk, sardines with bones, and leafy greens supply calcium and magnesium your body can absorb. Pair them with vitamin K, 2 rich foods like natto or aged Gouda to direct calcium into bone tissue.
Sunlight completes the triad. Sensible midday exposure allows skin to synthesize vitamin D, which the kidneys then activate, assuming soda and vegetable oil-derived linoleic acid are minimized. Aim for brief, regular sessions, adjusting for latitude and skin type.
Exercise matters too. Bones respond to mechanical load. Resistance training, or bodyweight squats, deadlifts with proper form, or resistance band rows, signals osteoblasts to lay down new matrix. Combine strength work with daily walking to improve balance and reduce fall risk.
Let's field common questions. First, how soon does damage start? Research suggests mineral disruption begins quickly, but fractures usually surface after years of habitual intake. Eliminating soda today limits further loss and allows gradual recovery.
Second, is carbonated water risky? Plain sparkling water without phosphoric acid or sweeteners is generally neutral to bone, Check ingredient lists. Carbonation alone does not leach calcium, but added acids and flavors often do.
Third, can supplements replace sun exposure? Oral vitamin D and calcium help when blood levels are deficient, yet they work best alongside lifestyle changes. Whole foods provide synergistic cofactors, magnesium, potassium, trace minerals, that isolated pills may miss.
Fourth, why focus on vitamin K2? It activates osteocalcin, a protein that binds calcium into the bone matrix. Without adequate K2, supplemental calcium might deposit in arteries instead, increasing cardiovascular risk while leaving bones undermineralized.
Finally, how long does recovery take? Bone turnover is slow. After quitting soda and adopting nutrient-dense habits, measurable density improvements typically appear after 6 to 12 months, though fracture risk begins declining sooner as mineral balance stabilizes.
For listeners ready to act, a practical roadmap looks like this. Track daily soda intake for 1 week, substitute each serving with sparkling water plus a squeeze of citrus, increase fermented foods for K2, and schedule 2 strength workouts per week.
Monitor progress by noting energy, joint comfort, and muscle cramps. As calcium and magnesium rebalance, cramps lessen and overall vitality rises. Periodic bone density scans can confirm structural gains, but subjective improvements often emerge first.
Parents often ask about children. Early exposure to soda sets lifelong habits and affects peak bone mass, which is largely determined by the late 20s. Offering water, unsweetened teas, or diluted fruit juice protects developing skeletons during critical growth years.
Older adults face compounded risk. Bone density naturally declines with age. Adding soda accelerates that trend. Yet studies show seniors who cease soda and engage in light resistance training still regain significant density, reducing fall-related fracture rates.
It's worth emphasizing that bone loss is typically silent. Waiting for warning pains is ineffective. By the time a fracture occurs, years of mineral withdrawal have already compromised structure. Proactive dietary choice is the most efficient safeguard.
Some worry quitting soda means sacrificing enjoyment. Flavorful alternatives exist. Chilled coconut water, homemade kombucha brewed with low-sugar fruit, or warm bone broth flavored with herbs. These beverages hydrate while delivering minerals instead of stripping them.
If cravings persist, gradual tapering can help. Replace 1 soda every 3 days, then every 2, then daily. Documenting cravings and energy changes. Behavioral substitution, such as a brief walk when the urge strikes, reinforces new routines.
Beyond beverages, scrutinize processed foods. Many canned teas and energy drinks contain phosphoric acid or similar additives. Reading labels becomes second nature, ensuring hidden sources of bone-draining compounds don't sneak back into the diet.
Let's recap key points. Daily soft drink consumption increases fracture risk nearly 5-fold. Phosphoric acid disrupts calcium balance. Artificial sweeteners hinder vitamin D activation. Diet sodas are particularly detrimental, accelerating bone breakdown markers.
Recovery hinges on complete soda elimination, mineral-rich whole foods, sunlight-derived vitamin D, vitamin K2 support, and strength-focused exercise. Results are gradual but substantial, reflecting the body's remarkable capacity to heal once obstacles are removed.
That brings us to our closing thought. Bone health isn't limited to seniors or athletes. It affects everyone who wishes to stay mobile and independent. Small beverage choices compounded daily can either erode or reinforce skeletal resilience.
Taking control is straightforward. Rethink what's in your glass, prioritize nutrients that build instead of break, and let smart movement signal growth. Your future balance, posture, and fracture resistance depend on decisions you make today.
Thank you for joining us on the Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. We appreciate your commitment to informed, proactive health. I'm Ethan Foster, and I encourage you to apply these insights and share them with those you care about.
And I'm Alara Sky, reminding you that strong bones begin with informed choices. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll uncover additional strategies to support cellular vitality. Until then, be well and choose wisely.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe now and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.